Okay, sorry. So I'm gonna just jump right into it today. A person wrote me yesterday, and they reminded me of something that I wanted to talk about, but I always forget. And it's how one's gender identity doesn't necessarily represent their sexual identity. Um, for most people it does, so they never give it a second thought, because most people are born one gender, they end up liking the other gender. It's natural and it's normal. Well, why is it natural and normal? Because most people declare it so, and since most people declare it so, it must therefore be so. But it pretty much is true. Now, my gender identity is female. That's my mental identity. That's how I perceive myself. You know, my sexual identity, yeah, I like girls. And it's kind of funny because when people, hear that I want to be a girl and that I see myself as being a girl, oh, sweetie, that's okay. I totally understand. I get you. It'll all work out. Someday you'll meet the nice guy that'll accept you for who you are, and you'll have it. You'll get there. Just one little problem with that equation. I don't like guys. But besides from that, thanks for the support. So, yeah. And it confuses the heck out of people, it really does. And I try to make it as simple as I can. And this is the only way I figured out how to break it down and make it simple. If you saw me walking down the street holding hands with a girl, what would that make me? Okay. And if you saw me walking down the street holding hands with a boy, as if, but anyway, what would that make me? Okay, and then just figure out that I do like girls. You know, maybe a little less sarcasm in there, but I'm in a slightly sarcastic mood this morning, a little witty. But yeah, that's how I try to sum it up to people. It works for me. So, what else has been going on in Ariana's little corner of the world? In my own little corner of my own little world. Anyway, well, recently I got a message from a website or web page called, oh come on, I'm gonna remember. Do 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 do. Nope, still not coming back to me yet. Healthyplace.com, and they wanted me to do videos for them, which I think is kind of cool. Give me a chance to broad out and someday, therefore, conquer the world. Ha 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 ha. Anyway, probably shouldn't have revealed my plans for world domination so soon. I'm not even to 1,000 subscribers, followers. I mean, yes, subscribers. Sorry, oops, my bad. Yet, yeah, the only thing that's making me a little worried about doing videos for them is they are kind of a mental health site, and I hate the fact that gender dysphoria, which I think is in the DSM-40 or one of those mental health books, it is considered to be a mental disorder. And yes, to take a quote from Transamerica, isn't it funny how a mental disorder can be cured with cosmetic surgery? But yeah. And the other thing is that they would prefer, well, they want the videos for me to make, for them to be like around 2 to 3 minutes, which is a little hard for me. I'll figure it out. I might have to make a part 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 12. But I'll figure it out. So, what else I'm tongue-tied. So what else has been going on with me? I'm going to go to work dressed like this today. I don't think it's too overly feminine. Do you? Do you? I recently had a phone conversation, my very first phone conversation, on my brand new phone. See, I got me a phone now. Ooh, and it flips open and it can take pictures and... I just took a picture of you and you didn't even realize it. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? I have a picture of you now. I now have your soul in my camera. I got sidetracked. Anyway, my first phone conversation on my brand new phone was with one of the girls on YouTube named Lillian, who was going to start going to the Morale Crane group in Columbus, which I'm very, very excited about because it'll actually give me a chance to meet her. And she's a very, you know, she's not white and nerdy. She's just dark and nerdy. She's just dark and nerdy. But, you know, it'll be cool because, you know, it'll give me a chance to meet her, and she seems like a really cool person. And I'm looking forward to that. And, yeah, my phone kind of has a problem. It gets poor signal strength in the apartment. So I was speaking to her, and the call dropped like about 7 times. Probably more than that. I could probably go through my phone records and check. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to, you know, actually meeting her in meet space, as it were. And I think that'll be really cool. What else has been going on with me? Well, like I said, I got this brand new fancy schmancy phone. Ooh. And the reason I got a phone is because my girlfriend decided to discontinue her phone plan. Now, Ari, why would she do that? Thank you for asking. You're very welcome. Yeah, she used to go through Verizon Wireless, and she decided to cancel her plan with them because they sent her a letter in the mail stating that she had 30 days to opt out, or they would send her phone information, who she talks to, how long she talks to them, and so on, and she would send it to the mother company of Verizon to be chopped up and redistributed and sent throughout the rest of the company, and reprocessed and rammed down her throat for advertising purposes if she didn't opt out within 30 days. That kind of annoyed her just a little bit. The other thing that really drove her nuts about the Verizon Wireless phone is that in order to download ringtones, you have to go through Verizon Wireless's website or webpage to do that. You can only do ones that they approve. In order to send or download a picture, you have to go through Verizon Wireless's webpage, and they charge you for the download, the send, and for the other person to receive it. Yeah, this did not exactly sit well with her. Also, the phone is actually designed so that you can't go to any other site. It's part of the firmware in the phone, unless you know how to hack into your phone or whatnot. By the way, for those interested in hacking into the Verizon Wireless phone, there's plenty of information out there on the web, just for those interested, but it does void the warranty. So, if you're doing it, make sure you do it right. Also, another thing that voids the warranties in phones is there's a little dot in the back here. You remove the thing. If that dot gets wet and turns a different color, voids the warranty. And that's just for phones in general, not just for Verizon Wireless. But, okay. Enough of me talking, because I'm almost out of time here, folks. So,